For the farmer, the rain comes as a savior. The rain falls on the crops and saves the crops. So for the farmer, the rain is a savior. For the poet, rain is an inspiration. A poet will feel inspired to write when he sees the rain. For the lover, the rain is memories. Rain brings images of the beloved. And as the rain falls, they both think of each other and they want to unite. For a little child, rain is all those muddy puddles. Every muddy puddle that has to be jumped into, that has to be splashed. For the young woman and the young man, they must go out for their work, holding their umbrellas. For the mother with the little infant, it is a time to tuck her infant into his bedclothes and sit with a warm cup of coffee looking at the rain that is knocking on her window. So everyone all over the world enjoys rain. Rain to the weary traveler is a cleanser, is what gives him energy. So today we have a poem on rain by Khalil Gibran. Song of the Rain. I am dotted silver threads dropped from heaven by the gods. Nature then takes me to adorn her fields and valleys. Here this poem starts as an autobiography of the rain, because the rain is speaking, rain is introducing herself. I am dotted silver threads. Rain is saying that the droplets of water, they are compared to silver threads that are dotted and they are falling or dropped from heaven by the very gods themselves. Nature then takes me to adorn her fields and valleys. How are the fields and valleys adorned? The fields, the rainwater makes the plants grow and produce flowers and fruits. And the valleys, they glisten with the beauty of dewdrops and the rain that makes them all wet and green and new. I am beautiful pearls plucked from the crown of Ishtar by the daughter of dawn to embellish the gardens. So again, rain continues her story by saying that I am the beautiful pearls that are taken from the crown of goddess Ishtar. Goddess Ishtar is the oldest of goddesses, a goddess of love, war, and romance. She is a Mesopotamian goddess whose statues are still found, the earliest statues. She is seen wearing a great many ornaments, and out of that, the most important one is her crown, which is made of rubies and pearls. She has weapons in her hand, and she is escorted by a lion. And she can change the course of the war as well as that of love. She can be compared to other goddesses like Athena of Greece, Aphrodite, Venus. All these goddesses came in various civilizations at about the same period. So here Khalil Gibran says that raindrops are pearls taken from the crown of Ishtar. It is taken by the daughter of dawn, which is again a demi-goddess called Aya. She takes it to embellish the gardens, to put these pearls all over her gardens and make them so beautiful. When I cry, the hills laugh. When I humble myself, the flowers rejoice. When I bow, all things are elated. So here the poet says that when I cry, that is when the rain falls onto the hills. When it pours down, the hills laugh. When I humble myself is to flow and give to the flowers in the valleys. They rejoice. And all things are elated. In her poem, Emily Dickinson, in Summer Showers, she says that the pitter-patter of raindrops, just half a dozen, is enough to make the gabbles laugh. So here rain brings a lot of elation, a lot of happiness, joy into the world. That is what is shown. Rain has been used from time immemorial. Even in the Middle Ages, Geoffrey Chaucer, in his Canterbury Tales, starts by describing the rain. He says that, "Western wind, let a little rain drop." A little rain, just a little rain, that is my request to the western wind. So let us continue. "The fields and the clouds are lovers, and between them I am a messenger of mercy. I quench the thirst of one, and I cure the ailment of the other." The rain claims to be a messenger between the fields and the clouds, and the rain says that the field and cloud are lovers. Here he quenches the thirst of one. Here it is compared to a lover who is waiting for a message, for a letter from the beloved. And you know that waiting is quenched when the message comes. So in the same way, the field is waiting for the raindrops, and when the rain comes, that thirst of the field is quenched. And we are also comparing here the cloud to the beloved who is so full of love, whose heart is bursting with love, and that love must be poured out to the beloved. That feeling must be told to the beloved, to the object of desire. And that is what the clouds are. The clouds are brimming with water, and that has to flow out, or else it will become an ailment, it would become a sickness. Just like the beloved's heart would become sick and tired and weary of containing all that love without letting it flow out. It can be any form of love. "The voice of thunder declares my arrival. The rainbow announces my departure. I am like earthly life, which begins at the feet of the mad elements and ends under the upraised wings of death." So the voice of thunder, rain usually comes when thunder first comes to announce that rain is coming, and the rainbow announces departure. So thunder is a lot of loud noise, while rainbow is just a beautiful, peaceful sight. So the poet compares the arrival of the rain to all earthly life. A baby comes into this world crying aloud, gasping for breath, suddenly taken away from the protection of the mother's womb. And we also see that the elements, the 5 elements, make up human life or life on this earth. It constitutes to building up life on this earth. So in the same way, the rain comes from the elements, but rain then goes gently, slowly, just with a rainbow. Same way, life too departs from this earth. Man dies, and he or she is once again going into the soil. The spirit alone escapes, just like a rainbow would float in the sky. The human spirit, we believe, floats out, and the physical body is going into the soil and becoming one with the earth. And also death is, the poet tells us that death is a sort of, it is not only grief, it is like a journey. Life goes through a journey, and death is another pearly gate that awaits human life. "I emerge from the heart of the sea, soar with the breeze. When I see a field in need, I descend and embrace the flowers and the trees in a million little ways." So the rain says, I emerge from the heart of the sea, I will soar up with the breeze, and when I see that a field is parched, I will pour down on that field, and I will make that field wet, and I will make the crops grow. So here the rain cycle, the cycle of rain is described by the poet. How the rain comes from the droplets that are evaporated, they go up into the sky, and how they later fall down. The water vapor rises, so it comes from the heart of the sea. So condensation and evaporation, the water cycle, the rain cycle is also mentioned by the poet. And how does the rain embrace the trees in a million little ways? That is, the rain can be a downpour, it can be a big rainfall, which means it's like a huge embrace, a tight hug. Sometimes it just drizzles, or it's just a pitter patter, which is just a kiss on the field. So, in 100 different ways, the rain can show love to the fields. It can be just dewdrops appearing on the grass in the morning. So, that is how the rain shows the love. I touch gently at the windows with my soft fingers, and my announcement is a welcome song. All can hear, but only the sensitive can understand. So here the rain says, I touch at all the windows. I let the people know of my arrival, and everybody can hear. The rain claims that the rain song is welcome. It's a welcoming song because people refer to it as a rainy season has come. The season of water has come. And the crops, soon it will be harvest, soon it will be spring. So it is a welcome song. But the rain also claims that only the sensitive people can actually hear the true song of the rain. Only the sensitive people will think and imbibe the magnitude of the rain. For many, it would be only a noise to shut their doors against. They would thank the rain for giving them water, but they would not listen or be one with the spirit of the rain. But the sensitive people can hear that spirit of the rain speaking to their heart. The heat in the air gives birth to me, but in turn I kill it. So the heat is what causes the evaporation, but I in turn kill it. Kill it means that when the rain comes down, the air cools. Everywhere it becomes cool and cold, so that heat is killed. As woman overcomes man with the strength she takes from him. Here the rain is compared to a woman who commands a man to fall in love with her, to respect her, to desire her, and she takes strength from him, and then she in turn makes him weak or overcomes him. So here we can take it as a woman who, after commanding the strength of a man, she herself becomes his weakness. We can see it in that way. Many a kingdom has been fought over a woman, and for good and for bad, a woman becomes the shield of the man who is in love with her. And many a lover has fought wars, has given up a great empires for the love of a woman. So a woman's love, it takes strength from the love she commands. That is what the poet tells us. I am the sigh of the sea, the laughter of the field, the tears of heaven. So the rain is the tears of heaven that is falling down. It is the laughter of fields. The fields are laughing with joy because the rain is giving food to the crops. And I am the sigh of the sea. It is a sigh that is rising up. So with love, sighs from the deep sea of affection. Now the poet compares love to the rain. There is sighs from the deep sea of affection. We have a deep sea of affection that is inside our hearts. And the sighs that rise from it are love. Love for the people for whom we care. Laughter from the colorful field of the spirit. Love is the laughter that emerges from the colorful spirit of human beings. Tears from the endless heaven of memories. And love too, like rain, comes from endless memories. We all have an endless amount of memories with the people we love, whether it is familial bonds or bonds of friendship or bonds between lovers. These memories make our life meaningful and beautiful, and they are those tears. Those people miss the days that are past. We pine for the moments of beauty. So this is also spoken of by the poet. So rain is compared to that love. So many poets have written about rain, written with joy, about the happiness that is brought by rain, the fear that is brought by rain, the elation that is brought by rain. Here I am reminded of a poem in my native tongue, Malayalam. സുഗതകുമാരി എന്ന വളരെ പ്രശസ്തമായ കവയിത്രിയുടെ രാത്രിമഴ എന്ന കവിത. ആ കവിതയിൽ സുഗതകുമാരി മഴയെ തൻ്റെ പ്രേമസാക്ഷിയായും ദുഃഖസാക്ഷിയായും വിശേഷിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. തൻ്റെ യൗവനത്തിൽ സൗഭാഗ്യരാത്രികളിൽ തന്നെ വന്ന് തലോടി സ്നേഹത്തോടെ വന്നു സന്ദർശിച്ച രാത്രിമഴ പ്രേമസാക്ഷിയാവുകയാണ്. പിന്നീട് കവയിത്രിയുടെ രോഗശയ്യയിൽ പ്രിയജനങ്ങളെ പോലെ വന്ന് സാന്ത്വനം നൽകുന്ന മഴ ദുഃഖസാക്ഷിയാവുകയാണ്. ഇവിടെ പ്രേമസാക്ഷിയും ദുഃഖസാക്ഷിയും രണ്ടും ഈ രാത്രിമഴയാണ്. രാത്രിമഴ നനഞ്ഞ വിരലുകൾ കൊണ്ട് കവയിത്രിയുടെ ജനാലയിൽ വന്ന് തട്ടി ഉണർത്തുകയാണ്. So today I have an assignment for my young readers. Whatever your native tongue is, whether it's Malayalam or Urdu or Hindi or any foreign tongue, do find a poem that is similar to Khalil Gibran's famous Song of the Rain, because in every language rain is celebrated, and you will definitely find it in your own tongue, mother tongue. Khalil Gibran is a Lebanese American poet. He was born in Lebanon, but later on he moved to the United States of America. He is very famous all over the world, mostly for his work called The Prophet. The Prophet is a dialogue of spiritual beliefs, spiritual thinking of the poet. He was a great philosopher too. All his poems are known all over the world, and this is one of his many writings. He was indeed a prophet, a visionary too, an artist also of great caliber. He has drawn a great many paintings, and they are celebrated in galleries all over the world. Thank you.
Song of the Rain by Khalil Gibran. I am dotted silver threads dropped from heaven by the gods. Nature then takes me to adorn her fields and valleys. I am beautiful pearls plucked from the crown of Ishtar by the daughter of dawn to embellish the gardens. When I cry, the hills laugh. When I humble myself, the flowers rejoice. When I bow, all things are elated. The field and the cloud are lovers, and between them I am a messenger of mercy. I quench the thirst of one, I cure the ailment of the other. The voice of thunder declares my arrival. The rainbow announces my departure. I am like earthly life, which begins at the feet of the mad elements and ends under the upraised wings of death. I emerge from the heart of the sea, soar with the breeze. When I see a field in need, I descend and embrace the flowers and the trees in a million little ways. I touch gently at the windows with my soft fingers, and my announcement is a welcome song. All can hear, but only the sensitive can understand. The heat in the air gives birth to me, but in turn I kill it, as woman overcomes man with the strength she takes from him. I am the sigh of the sea, the laughter of the field, the tears of heaven. So with love, sighs from the deep sea of affection, laughter from the colorful field of the spirit, tears from the endless heaven of memories.